Hi, everyone, and welcome back to You Remind Me with Marcus, and she
Jade.
is back. Oh,
I am, yeah,
yes,
I
she is
am.
back.
I know you've missed me.
Yes, they did miss you. I missed you. I was there, frayed. Like it was so weird doing it by
Because you're
myself.
talking to yourself, really, ain't you?
Yes,
Like, it's just
literally,
like,
there was no one to like bounce off or
yeah.
anything.
So you ask a question, you're like, oh, yeah,
I've
I'll
got to
ask.
answer
Yeah.
it. Literally answering it myself,
You
and I
did
was
well,
just
though.
like, I tried a
You did well.
thing.
I cannot lie. If Marcus goes off, you will not be getting an episode because I will not be.
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. So if Marcus has to miss a week, there will not
You
be
were
an
not
episode
getting
that
an
week.
episode at
So
all.
I'm just going to tell you up front because
Yeah,
I won't be doing
yeah.
it. So don't
No,
expect
it
it.
is nerve-wracking.
It
And then I
is,
was like,
yeah.
do I look in the camera? Do I not? Because you're like, that's a person. Do you know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
like,
it's kind
I'm
of like,
talking to someone. So
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
we're
oh,
used to
okay,
like
good.
talking like this way, aren't we?
Yeah.
So talking that way is a bit like, 'cause
You're
if you're
just,
looking there, everyone's gonna think, who's he talking
yeah,
to? Should we
exactly.
put him in
And
hospital?
then I had Jasper as my co-host, but he's
Oh,
just like, oh, I'm just gonna sleep. And then I watch videos and he's just yawning. I was like, was I that boring?
oh, little Jaspy poo.
But he was there to help me,
Oh,
guided me
love
through.
him.
He enjoyed it. He enjoyed all of it.
Oh,
And I
my
hope
sweet
everyone
boy.
else did as well. But
Oh,
yeah, how was your week?
oh, my week was it was a very somber, stressful
Yeah,
week. My uncle passed away,
yeah,
and it was so sudden. And then Jaden was ill. It was like,
yeah,
it was a hard week. And do you know what, right? Like, this is like just me. I was like, I really need a busy week. Like
yeah,
the week before, I was
yeah,
like, I
yeah,
really need a busy
yeah,
because
yeah.
I've just been like not really doing much. I need a busy week. My God, did I regret wishing for that busy week? I have been exhausted. The whole ex is it not
Exhausted.
exhausted? That's how
In
exhausted I
the exhausted
am.
you were.
Yes, the big emphasis on the X. Exhausted.
Oh my gosh.
It's just been just such a like week, and it's just
Yeah,
been a hard week. But we're here,
yeah,
and I don't know. I just want to tell everyone, just wish your loved ones well, and just go and say like
yeah.
talk to your loved ones whenever you can because you just don't know. Like this was so
Sudden. Yeah,
sudden.
yeah,
Like it
yeah.
wasn't like not planned. I know you can't really plan death, but like he wasn't poorly that anyone knew or
Hmm.
anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Like he had these like he's older. He had these
Yes.
health issues that as
Which
you get older
everyone
you
does.
have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you don't expect to be
No.
waking up and being like, he's dead.
Yeah, and
Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought so.
yeah.
My phone was ringing the night before. I thought, fuck that. I didn't fucking answer the phone at 11 o'clock. You know when you think I'm not answering the phone
But
at 11
then, do
o'clock?
you kind of wish you did answer?
Well, not really because it doesn't really make a difference because it was my cousin here that was calling me.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. It
he already
wasn't
knew.
like a number
Yeah,
from
yeah. So he
Uganda
was
kind of
calling
thing.
me and like I thought, oh, what's he want at this time of night? I thought he can wait
Yeah.
till the morning. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck, I'm sleeping. And it called me first thing in the morning and told me. I was like, oh my God, it's like Jesus Christ. And then that's when the busyness started, and it's
yeah.
just like,
Because that's what we were speaking about. And I was like, you lot bury really
yeah,
quick.
yeah. It literally,
Really quick.
it's bang. It's
Wow, which
they
is
don't.
good. You're laying them to rest. But with us, like Caribbean people, boy, they long it out. We have 9 night. We have all of
Yeah,
these
you sort of got
things.
yeah.
Like long
See,
it out.
they like their equivalent of 9 night. That's when you go and like you like
You go every night for the, and
yeah
then like on the 9/9th, you have like a big party, and it's kind of, I think it's like symbolizing they're actually
transitioning.
released.
Yeah.
Yes, and they're gone. Like
So
they're
they
going
do
over to the other
that
side.
from the day that they die, but it's not like 9 nights.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like so on the day he died, obviously that was like a rush around,
Yeah,
getting whatever. But from the next night, everyone like family members and everyone just comes over and all that, and then up until the funeral, it's like everyone's always there.
yeah.
And on the funeral night, then people stay over that night, and then
Okay.
they go wherever they're going
Yeah.
after that. But
Is it very much like, because in the Caribbean community, you have to have food in your house. You
oh
have to have
yeah,
drink. Like, and people come with their long arms and they will drink
yeah.
out your house, they eat out your food. And then if you haven't got the food or the drink, they're talking about you behind your back.
Yeah,
They will do that.
my aunt here, because obviously my aunt, one of my aunts had travelled already,
Yeah.
and then it happened, and then my mum travelled immediately, kind of once it had happened.
Mm.
But my aunt here, she was like, "Oh, can you like help me take me food shopping and stuff like this because people are going to come round and blah blah blah."
Yeah. You
And
spend a lot of
yeah, she was
money.
like, "I've got to cook and I've got to do this." I thought, "What? You're grieving?"
Yes.
Like surely,
You
but
haven't
then
got time to
in
grieve.
Uganda, it's a bit different. It's that you make like they'll make like a staple dish, like we have like matoke, which is like banana
Okay.
and like a stew. So they'll make like that, or they'll make like posh on beans, which is like another staple. Like, well,
What, and
no,
then do
actually,
you
posh.
have Do you have it with like rice or something
Yeah, so
like
posh
that?
is like kind of like maize.
Oh, okay.
Like brown maize is my favourite meal in life.
I need to come and try it. Is it vegetarian?
Yeah, it's this posh on beans.
Oh.
Like, but they wouldn't serve that because that's just everyday food. That's,
okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't serve that to people. Like, you don't serve that.
That's almost like corned beef and rice.
Yeah, you don't serve that.
Yes, okay.
That's just what you eat every day. Yeah. I just like it. So when I go, I say, can you make me some posher? Like, because I like posher.
Yeah.
So they'll make something like thingy, but then other people will bring like other stuff. So you know what I mean? So they'll bring like loads of stuff. So they'll bring like chapatis, mandazi, like all this stuff, and then people just eat that kind of stuff. But I said, you know what? In England, they want to say that we're third world countries. In Uganda, they're fucking about with burials. They are not fucking about. The second a person dies, everything is planned within 2 days.
But imagine you're the person who died and you're not actually dead. Do you know, I always worry about that. Like, make sure I'm dead before you embalm me. Do you know what I mean? So give me a good week and make sure I'm dead before you're just there like and putting all this shit in me. Because imagine I'm in the coffin and
yeah.
That would be my worst nightmare.
I'm going to be buried with a phone though and a portable charger. Yeah, because do you know what I mean? Like, because if you think about it, right?
And a portable charger. Yeah,
because then like, think about it. What if you are alive and you think, oh shit, I need to call them.
Yeah.
They just left me here. I'm alive. You need to call them. Yeah. But you get signal down there anyway. I don't know.
No, I don't know if you get signal underground.
I don't reckon you would. No. You're 6 feet under, ain't
That's the thing. But then 6 feet isn't that.
No, it's not that big, is it?
No, it's not that low.
That's like a man's height, like 6 foot.
But still, imagine there and you're trying to text.
And you've got to breathe small as well. You can't even do big.
Yeah, because it's all your carbon monoxide just coming back on you. No, I couldn't. No, that's I'm not frightened about death, but I'll be frightened about that.
Yeah. Do you remember when Max Branning's dad, when he buried him alive when he was a kid, innit? Jim buried him alive.
Was that what in EastEnders?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I watched it then.
And who was it? Someone, I think it was Tanya, when he cheated on her. She said, yeah, fuck you fucker. You're scared of being buried alive. And she buried him alive as well.
Oh, my God. No, that would be scared. He died, obviously.
No, he was alive.
Oh.
She was only fucking about with him.
She's a bitch.
Yeah, she's a bitch. I said, go you, Tanya. Yes. No, but Max fucked her over a lot. I would do that too. Yeah. Max, so you're just fucking sleeping with every single Tom, Dick and Harry and I'm here.
Yeah.
And then you as well. You're
That's worse than cutting off his dick. Do you know what I mean?
Sleeping with your daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Because he's sleeping with Stacey.
Was he?
Yeah, don't remember he slept with Stacey.
Do you know what? I stopped watching EastEnders long time ago.
No, you should start watching it again. It's got really good. Yeah, it's got really good. And Stacey, that's Slapperino.
She's sleeping I watched it last week. Yes, I saw that. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. But when I mean, what's her name? The black woman. Denise and Oscar. Because the way she is acting at the moment.
I need to catch up from last week's.
I watched that one episode last week and I was like, yes.
She's doing it, yeah.
She is doing it. She's mad. Yeah. She has gone crazy from that killing.
She's gone crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, do you know what, though? I always think, right, like, because I haven't watched it, but Paul was like, they're basically trying to make her look crazy.
Yeah.
Like the other ones that were involved.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I would too. I'm not fucking going to prison because you decided to run mad. We've all done this. I would make you look crazy too. I'm not going to say, oh, no. Let me go and bait myself up. We've just done a murder. No. You can look crazy, honey. You can get sectioned.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to prison.
Yeah, exactly.
I would just say, yes, you're telling the truth because she did it.
So what is going on with Linda's son? Because the little look he gave,
I haven't watched
someone saying that he is underneath and he is doing something.
I haven't
so
watched
maybe I need to watch EastEnders.
Linda last time I watched it, Linda told him what they did.
Okay.
That's the last time I watched
so
it.
He
so
knows.
I haven't. Yeah, so he knows.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched it, so I don't actually know. But
okay.
I've been watching Dynasty. You know me, I like to go back to my series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Dynasty. But anyways, that was my week. How was your week? My week was very
My week was good, you know. It was actually really good. What did I do at the start of the week? Like, I spoke about it last week, how I was being a Karen and I had to sort out loads of stuff. I've still got to sort out shit. Like,
you are a bit of a Karen sometimes, though, innit?
Yeah, I have to get my way.
You have a Karen tendency.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, you do.
Otherwise, you don't get your shit what you want.
I just like, whatever.
Do you just go with it?
I just like, whatever. I can't be asked.
I don't know how I've become like, I just, Especially over the phone, I'm like, can I speak to your manager, please? Literally, I am.
I do. Actually,
let me speak to your manager because I'm not getting anywhere with you. So, like, what's going on here?
But if you don't know, just tell me you don't know. So I can speak to someone that does know. Don't try and turn me around in circles.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, then I went to Oslo which was cold as hell. In Norway, this is.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so went there. We were there Thursday to Sunday.
Nice.
So a good like little weekend. Had a little look round the city and stuff like that. The other lot did a boat trip, but I was like, I'm not feeling it because it's so expensive there.
Is it?
Really expensive. Like what do we have? On the first night we had a couple of beers and it was about £9 a beer. And it wasn't even a pint.
Oh.
It was like a schooner. Like three quarters kind of thing.
Oh.
So yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'll be sitting in my hotel room, darling, and walking everywhere.
But yeah, we walked everywhere, and no, actually, they paid for taxis and stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's the culture there is very like sauna heavy. So like where the venue was, they had saunas all along the water.
Oh, nice.
So you could go out in the boat, although it was frozen. You could go out in the boat, you're in a sauna and it's got like a top deck and you could just go and chill on the top deck, go back down into the sauna. Then you can have like a little plunge into the cold water, like, because it's all good for you kind of thing. Have a little plunge in the cold water, get back in the sauna. But I didn't do any of that. I went and had a look at the opera house, which you can like walk up. But I said, I'm not walking up no opera house because it was full of, what do you call it? Ice. I said, I'm just going to walk up and be like,
slip all the way back down.
Yeah.
Wow. And then your bad back as well. You would have slipped.
Do you know what I mean?
Next thing you know, you have to go to hospital in Norway because you won't be able to get on a plane.
And I didn't have any insurance for there, so I wouldn't.
The fuck? You travel without insurance?
That place, I didn't. I don't know why I forgot.
You believe in safety, innit?
No, I know.
You believe in the power of the Lord and the Lord only. The Lord will keep me safe.
Yeah, he'll keep me safe and hope.
He did anyway because you came home.
This is the thing. I'm home, a little bit without a voice, and I don't know why, but sorry, guys. But yeah, we're still doing this. What else did I do? That was it, because literally we're filming today and I came back yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm tired as hell. Like, I went to bed at 9:30, maybe 9 o'clock last night. And I'm still tired.
Yeah, because I told you it's the exhaustion.
Oh, the exhaustion.
It's the exhaustion.
Oh, yes.
How do you actually say how do you say it?
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yeah. You're just emphasising it too much.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
You're like, exhausted.
How do you say respect?
Respect.
See, I say respect, and everyone's like
respect.
Respect.
No, respect.
Respect.
We have our own things anyway. You know me, I can't bloody talk.
Oh God. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my. What else did I do? I forgot what else. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So I was in the swimming pool last week. I want to know what your opinion is of this. And I come out and I said, "Where's my flip flops?" I said, "Where are my flip flops?" So I went to the attendant. I said, "Did you see anyone take my flip flops?" "Oh no, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything." This is me looking around. I was like, I'm looking like he stole it. And then I went in the change room. This man was there, round in the thing. I said, "Excuse me, you've got my flip flops on." I said, "Where are yours?" "Oh, someone took them." I was like, "Well, that's not my fault. You've taken mine." He's there taking his time. I wasn't a Karen then. I was just like, okay, let him take it. And I was like, "So what happened to your flip-flops?" He was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then in all of this chat, basically, he didn't have any flip-flops at all. So he was just like, "I'm just going to pick anyone's flip-flops." I was like, oh my God. And walking on, and I hate.
Oh, I can't.
Oh.
That I would have been a Karen in that moment. That would piss me. I can't. Do you know the reason I don't go swimming is because I find swimming pools so dirty.
Yeah.
I can't stand swimming pools and change rooms. If I had to go in there with my bare feet, I would kick
it's horrible.
Off if I saw you just fucking wearing my flip-flops. Go buy your fucking own. They're only 50p in Primark.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why? And I was like, are yours Nike? Because mine were Nike. And he was like, no, mine are not Nike. So I was like, why did you... I said, Marcus, just... I was like, I'm not even going to argue. Let me just take them. I took them in the shower. I was like, give it... Because I was like, I can't get in the shower without... having them on. Like, you're gonna have how many dirty people get in that shower? And I'm like, because I know me, and I know many people don't do this. I wash from head to toe when I come out of that swimming pool.
See, I don't.
No, I do. Like, I've got a scrubber.
What in the
shower
ones?
In the pub, but it's all doors that close.
I could never.
And then I just scrub from head to toe. But I've got shoes on, So I'm not touching anything.
See, I
so
could
I can
never
scrub,
do that.
scrub from head to toe. And I know some people don't even scrub their legs
I
or
don't
do
even wash them.
anything
I
like
literally
that.
go out of the swimming pool, rinse off, and I put whatever I'm wearing. I go
And
home
then go
and
home and
shower.
shower.
Yeah, I can't shower in no
Oh,
showers. It makes me
really?
sick. Yeah, they make me physically
Oh
sick.
no, I've got all my soaps. I bring all of the things I need to bring with me, my scrubber, all of that.
I could
Scrub,
never.
scrub, get down into it. Because I'm like, the worst thing I want to smell of is chlorine.
See, I don't mind because usually, well, to be fair, anytime I go swimming, I drive.
Okay,
So I'm just, and I always wear like a baggy dress or something. So I
so you could
literally
just slip it on.
slip it on. I get in the car, go home, and I shower.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing. I can't think of anything worse than showering in those changing rooms. I hate swimming pool changing rooms.
It is nasty, but I do it. But it's because I go so often that I'm like, I have to,
just actually do it.
Yeah. I have to wash because I don't drive there. Sometimes I do drive, but because you know where I live, like if I move my car, I'm lost my space and I just can't be bothered.
The thing that makes me laugh about that, right, is that your road is absolutely like there's so many parking spaces.
No, you come when there's so many parking spaces. But like there is
every time I've come here, there's always parking spaces.
Do you think so?
Every single time, even if I've got to park a little bit further down, there's always a parking space.
Oh no,
on this road.
It's only because I like to look out my window and see my car.
That's just dramatic, Marcus.
No, I need to. Okay, I'll go and put it. I'll put it down the road, and if the window gets smashed in, I'll send the bill to you, and you'll be like, "Yeah, just park it down the road."
Where I parked today, there's glass on the floor. Someone's window was smashed.
There you go.
There's loads of glass. I said, "Oh, okay, let me just hurry up and do what I'm doing. Come out."
Exactly.
Paying for windows. No, thank you.
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, if I can see my car, it's fine. People know my car. They know. Yeah, there's a little. Yeah. Oh, so goodness. Just gotta look out. Yeah. God.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, I reckon that's our week.
Yeah, that is our week. Yeah. Don't forget, guys, you can find us on Instagram if you want to get in touch at you_remind_me.
And also, don't forget to subscribe.
Send us a DM, darlings. We'll always get back.
Love ya. So we got to that part of the news. I'm going to ask you actually, because I was speaking about this last week, and it's about the dentists. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And did you hear about that? Like how, I think it was in Northampton, where they opened a new dentistry, and it was NHS one, and they had to get police involved because people were like, it was going crazy and stuff like that. But I thought, and I kind of know that your kids are private, aren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So how are you finding that? Because they're saying over 100 kids a day are getting their teeth taken out because of tooth decay.
What?
This is what I was like, what are you feeding your kids if they're going to have...
My kids hate brushing their teeth. It's disgusting. And sometimes I look at them and I'm like, your teeth are actually brown. Do you know what they both, at different times, have had a cheek to say to me? I said, Jade, go brush your teeth. I said, they look brown. He said, they're not brown, they're yellow. I said, what's the difference? I said, what the fuck is the difference? He said, no, they're not brown, they're yellow. I said, that's disgusting, Jaden. He said, yeah, but your teeth are a little bit yellow. I said, listen, I'm an adult.
Yes.
My teeth have got yellow over the years, and they're not even yellow, bastard.
They're not.
Anyways, but yeah, my kids hate dentists. I hate dentists as well.
Do you?
Yeah, I've got a severe phobia of dentists. Yeah.
Why? What is your phobia of them?
I just, the whole thing.
So you hate sitting in the chair, you hate having your mouth...
All of it. Like, I have to get put to sleep. Like, I had to get my tooth taken out. Yeah. I had a tooth infection. One of my wisdom teeth got infected. Yeah. And I was in so much pain. So, I had to go to the emergency dentist, and I went twice, and I went in there, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it because I'm in so much pain. I'm just going to have to do it. Yeah. Every single time I tried to do it, I was like, oh. The man was like,
and you're moving.
Yeah, the man was like, I can't. So then I actually had a really nice dentist at the emergency dentist. He was like, we're not really supposed to do this, but I'm going to put you on our waiting list so you can get seen, sedated. Because he was like, you're never going to get it done. He was like, you're just not.
And you need to get this done.
He was like, you're not going to get it done. You your fear is so severe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate it. But I don't really get how there's 100 kids a day.
I don't get it either. I don't know where they got this statistic from.
You can't get dentist appointments. If I call my dentist right now, my NHS dentist, I would get an appointment in May or June.
Really?
Yeah. It's so hard to get dentist appointments. And you can't even, new dentists, my dentist is still where I used to live.
Oh, okay. So you have to go back.
My dentist is still in Bow because when I moved, I tried to get dentists around there, but
you couldn't.
They were like, no, we're not taking NHS patients, whatever. So my actual dentist is still in Bow.
Which, yeah.
I was
it's
like,
hard, but
I'm not going to fuck about. I've got a dentist here.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
Yeah.
Like, I can just, do you know what I mean? I could just go when I need dentist. I don't go that often anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
same.
Yeah.
Mine's across the road, which I'm lucky.
Yeah.
But I've had like loads of stuff. Like, I remember one time I was eating something and the tooth just chipped. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I had to get it done. Bam, they did it. But he's actually quite good, my dentist. Oh. He does everything like cheaper for me. I don't know if he's doing it cheaper for me or if he
fancies you.
Maybe I am gorgeous. Yeah, maybe you never know. But he does do it on the cheap. Like, I pay for a appointment. Like, what is it? The £25.
Yeah.
And then he will still be like, "Oh, I'll just put in the whatever." Because I never had like, what is it called? Like fill-ins and all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, he's there putting filling,
See,
but charging me less.
I could never go to the dentist for a checkup and then they say, let you need to fill in. Let's do it right now.
Oh, I'm just like, just get it done. So I don't need to come back.
To high heaven.
I had, when they killed the nerve and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I had all of that done. And then they put I quite like it though. I just sit there and it's like, ooh, and then, yeah. But I'm not frightened of that kind of stuff.
That is filling me with dread, even though it's filling me with dread. I hate it.
Even if they have to whiten your teeth, how do you feel?
I don't like any of it.
None of it?
None of it.
Because when they tell, because they love to make money off that.
Yeah.
It's like 50 quid to go and get your teeth whitened. And the way she scrapes, and the hygienist, like, it all in the back of your mouth. Like,
I've never even had a hygienist appointment. I know it makes me sound grim, I know.
Yeah.
But I've never even had one because
you're scared.
I just couldn't. Unless they did put me to sleep and did it, I couldn't do it. I'd be like, yeah. They even checking my mouth in the mirror. I say,
oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, what's
just
that?
the little round thing,
and
they're
like, show me. I said, okay, so it's the mirror. Then I look, and then they say, oh, but I just need to tap with the little
thing, and you're like,
I said, oh, no. They said, no, it's not even that sharp. Look, Phil. I said, oh, no, not me. And then when I had to take the kids, I was like, okay, I'm not going to go first because that would be like my fear.
That's the thing,
So I was like, let them go first, and they were absolutely fine. They said to Noah, they said, oh, like you've got baby teeth. It's a little bit wobbly. Do you want me to pull it out? He said, yeah, go on then. They went, yeah, pulled it out, and I was just.
And I was like, oh, thank you.
He looked at me. He said,
well, now he's not scared of it.
Yeah, he was absolutely fine. And then I went, I said, don't take on mummy. Mummy's got her own issues.
Yeah.
And every minute I was like,
watching the drama.
It's so dramatic.
Oh, God.
But yeah, that was,
Oh, wow. Well, that's the dentist, isn't it?
I know.
I love it. You hate it.
I fucking hate it. Don't talk to me about it.
I need to go dentist, though. I do actually need to go dentist.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, you can find us on Instagram if you want to get in touch at you_remind me.
And also, don't forget to subscribe.
Send us a DM, darlings. We'll always get back.
Love ya. What was I going to say? Actually, one thing. So, what I've been watching. So, I watched it yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's called Tell Me a Secret. It's on Netflix. And it's about a stalker.
Yeah.
Who has stalked 3 girls. Actually, one of the girls is who I work with and I gig with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I know some of the stories, but like to hear it on telly and how it's been dramatized, do you know what I mean? Where they haven't told the full story. I know more of the story. I'm not going to tell out our business here.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's full story because there's police involved and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, basically he starts off with texting them and just says, I know a secret. Yeah, and they're like, what secret do you know? Blah, blah, blah. But with my friend, what happened was she went and had some nude pictures taken.
Yeah.
And he made a WhatsApp with her face and blah, blah, blah. Got in contact with the photographer.
Yeah.
Got her nude pictures and sent it to her and was like, I've got your pictures. Yes, crazy. So his name is Matthew Hardy. So they found out who he was, and like it went back to like his school times, and they were like back when it was like MSN and all that kind of stuff. He used to text the girls in school and be like that, and people were like, "You're a weirdo," whatever. And he went crazy, like to the point. My friend said he was in her house. Yes, but they didn't show that on the telly. That's only one thing I'm saying. Yeah, he was in her house. She went to Ibiza. He went to Ibiza. Yes. That's how bad the stalkering is, or was.
But like, what? Do these girls look similar? Like, has he got like? Is he obsessed with them? Like, he fancies them? Like, what is it? Like, what is the obsession?
I don't know what it was.
Random person.
The way he said is that well, what other people were saying. So, so coughing there. The way he said is that the way he introduces himself to people basically was like, "Oh, I want to be your friend," and obviously people are like, "You're random. I don't know who you are. Why do you want to be my friend?" So then that's how he turns. So if you don't want to be my friend, I am gonna go in. Like he delved in. Like the other girl, he was texting. What happened was she was maid of honor for a friend.
Yeah.
He texts the husband of the maid of of her friend, and was like, "Oh, the wife that you're gonna marry is cheating on you, blah blah blah." Blew up their
oh my god, someone was talking about this.
Yeah, blew up the relationship, so they didn't get married. So he delved into everyone's family, like he went in. So it's just because like he was like, "I want to make friends," but he obviously wasn't all there. So
is he in prison now?
At the end, it said that he got 9 years, but then it got reduced to 8. But speaking to my friend, she said he's out. I don't know if he's out for good behavior, but he is out. Yeah. And she had a little thing called a buddy, where if he comes closer, because I'm guessing he's on tag, so it will like relate to each other, and it will go off. Like this is what I was saying to her. I was like, "How quick do the police actually come?" And she was like, "Oh, it usually takes them like 10-15 minutes." And I was like, in that 10-15 minutes, you could be dead.
Yeah.
Like, that's
don't
crazy.
Take that long to stab someone.
Do you know what I mean?
Or shoot them or do whatever you're doing.
So, yeah.
That's fucking... Do you know what? Me and my cousin were talking about this, right? And this is going to sound really like bad. I was like, I know that I'm like pretty, but I'm so glad I'm not like one of these, you know, these Instagram pretty girls. I'm so glad I'm not one of them.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
Suffer.
Do you know what it is? It's because you're black.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
It is. It's because you're black. They don't want to follow you in that kind of way. They follow the pretty little white girls.
They can have them.
Yeah.
No, I don't want anyone to get killed, but they can have them. I'm so glad I'm not one of these like conventionally pretty Instagram models.
Yes.
Because they suffer. They get good stuff, but they suffer.
Yeah.
And men fawn over them, and it's nice in the way that, oh yeah, I'm getting fawned over. But when those men become obsessed with you and they start stalking you, and they're the ones that they want to kill you because they'll kidnap you and they'll do this to you and blah blah blah. I said, no, I'm all right.
I don't need to be kidnapped. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, be a sugar daddy, but I don't need to be kidnapped. Like, it's crazy because now she's now riddled with anxiety and all those kind of things. Like, he's fucked up her life. Fucked up her life.
The thing is, you know what's really scary is because he's not going to be on tag for the rest of his life.
No.
Like, he'll be on tag for a certain amount of time. And then there's nothing stopping him making a new Instagram. There is nothing stopping him getting a new number.
The police say he can never have a phone, but how can you tell someone you can never have a phone?
How can you enforce that?
Do you know what I mean?
Because he'll not get a phone in his name. He just won't.
And it's so easy to get phones now.
Yeah, he just will get like a
burner phone and just be like, let me get Sims here, there, and everywhere.
Pay as you go. Have his data on the phone. Yeah. Nothing to do with anything. Do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he's stalking her again.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you enforce to say you can't have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to make an Instagram.
I was going to say, unless you move him somewhere out of the country. But he lived in Northwich, which was Chester. And my friend's from Brighton. So it doesn't matter where you live in the country, they can still stalk you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I wonder why he stalked her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was there any relation between
I wonder
the
if
girls?
she got the answers.
Were they like, you know, like, oh, they've all got blonde hair, or they've all got like a certain look about them, or do you know what I mean?
One was brunette, the other one was blonde. Most of them had blonde hair, actually.
Because that's what I mean. Like, do they have a certain look that's what he fancies? And he's like, well, I want you to be my girlfriend. And they're like, no. Yeah. Like, no, them ones, you know, those men, what are they called? Not infidels. What is it called? Incels. Is it incels?
I don't know.
Is it incels? I think that's what it's called.
Oh,
the men that hate women.
Oh, is it? Oh, I've never heard of
something like that. Oh. But they hate women. Like, they like... because they've probably been rejected in the past or whatever.
Yeah.
And they just like, there's like groups of them on like Facebook and stuff, and they just fucking just sit there and start, oh, this bitch, blah, this fucking bitch, she cut me up, or this bitch, I asked her for her number and she told me no, and they're like, yeah, go and kill her, stuff like that.
How is that warranting you to go and kill someone just because she said no?
It's not that deep. Someone else will say
isn't
yes.
that deep. Like,
someone will say yes.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, that person who says yes needs to watch their back, because that person's obviously tapped the fuck out. Like,
right. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's
big
scary,
stalker, like But it's because he got into people's families, and like my friend was like, he contacted her boyfriend, and then the boyfriend started getting distant, like didn't sleep in the bed, and then they obviously broke up in the end because he didn't trust her, etc., etc. And then my friend was like, she didn't know who it was, so she was like, "Is it my brother? Is it my mum? Is it my dad who's doing this? Is it?" Because sometimes it's someone who's close.
Because you would think, like, how have they, like, do you know what I mean?
Got in contact with this person.
How do they know that I talk to this person? How do they know this is my friend? How do they know that's my cousin? Only people. It's got to be someone around me.
Delving into your business, like
that's really scary.
And the way she found out his name was she was on live on Instagram, and a random like man posted and was like, I know your secret. I know. And then he was like, Matthew Hardy, and just wrote the name Matthew Hardy. And she was like, Matthew Hardy? Who's this? And then
it just kind of started coming out.
I was like, wow.
That's wild.
Mm.
That is wild.
Like, it's a story to tell, isn't it?
Story. She should write a memoir.
Yeah, definitely.
She should write a memoir because, boy.
Yeah. Write a memoir. Get a musical.
Did she get paid though?
I don't actually know. I'll have to ask her.
I always think about this, right? Like, you know, when you go on like stories and stuff like that, if you went on Instagram, would you get paid? Not Instagram, Netflix.
I'm guessing so.
Because you're giving
she must have got, because it's actually like, I think it's like number one in the Netflix world now. I'll show you. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, it's like number 1 or 2.
I can't lie, I probably won't watch it.
No, it's number 1. The first one there.
Oh my God, yeah. See, that stuff scares me.
She's there.
It's just too, it's
Can
too
I tell
real.
you a secret? Just give
oh my God.
Yeah. It was her face on the poster before, but they've changed it.
They change it
all the time.
Often, yeah. That's scary.
But she's, from looking at it, I looked at her Instagram and I was like, let me just see how many followers she gets. And I think overnight she must have got like 1,000 more followers. She was on 14,000, and then I looked yesterday and it was like 15, nearly 16,000.
Wow.
So it's just getting followers.
Yeah, because to be fair, people do that though, innit? Yeah. Like, you're just like, oh, let me go and see. Like,
but no, she went on this morning. She went to the Netflix headquarters, like all of the things. So she did it all.
Well, at least something good's come from it.
Yeah, but then I'm like, is it a good thing? Because she's not famous for her talent. She's famous for being stalked.
Yeah, but then way,
you got to use it nowadays.
Now you're getting the followers up, and now you're getting like, a bit known. Put your talents out there now.
Yeah, and be like, this is me.
Yeah,
bam.
This is me.
Followers will follow.
But you know what's scary about that? Because she's out there, Matthew Hardy can find her.
That's the thing.
He can find her real quick.
Mm. Because there's only so much blocking you can do.
Yeah, let's not tag him in this episode, please.
No, I don't even know who's.
Let's just not tag anything.
I'm not saying nothing she's my friend. I'm not even going to be tagging nothing. I don't need him to be texting me.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Imagine I got involved and they do.
Look
tell
at
me
you,
a secret too, innit?
You want it to happen. Look at you. Come, Matthew, come text me.
He'll be like, fuck you. I don't need to be following you. What are you doing?
You'll be like,
you only know her. God.
Oh, no. That's scary.
She does worry about that. So I think it must be hard for her to make new friends.
Yeah, because you don't trust.
Yes. Yeah.
Does she know what he looks like?
Yes.
Okay, so she knows what he looks like now. Okay, that's fine.
I'm sure they showed his face on the actual
Maybe I will try and watch it.
Watch it. It's only a 2-parter. It's only 50 minutes, so you can stop. But it does grip you.
Yeah, it does actually grip you. Though.
Yeah. It is crazy. Crazy. I was like, wow. Sat on the plane yesterday, like, I'm hooked. I need to watch this on big screen. So I stopped it and I came home and I was like, let me watch it.
You watch it, sit down, have a cup of tea, and watch it. Oh, God.
I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, no, that's not...
Don't wish that on anyone.
No,
and I hope
scary.
everyone... Oh.
That is scary.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's move on.
What was I going to say?
Go and ask your question.
Oh, okay. So yes. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You know me, I have random thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So I had this random thought, but I thought, who can I ask? So I said, let me ask Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know when you first, like, you're part of the community, right?
Yes,
you're part of the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
So when you first started having like feelings for the same sex, like what kind of rough age were you? Like, or like, do you know when you started thinking, do you know what I mean?
I think it might have been when I was going to uni, so maybe like 20. 23.
So it was quite far down.
Yeah,
before that, you never really.
But I've always been maybe a effeminate, if you know what I mean.
But you never
not
had
really.
like feelings like
no.
I don't know how to even explain. Like
maybe it might have
feelings.
been earlier, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you thought,
I knew in my head when I was going to uni, I was like, I'm going to do something with a guy because I never had done anything like, and it took me into my 3rd year to actually do something, but it was traumatic.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that after.
I know.
So, I don't know if this question will kind of work, because I was thinking, right, so, you know, in like the kind of black community, like Caribbean, even African, I think even probably it's the ethnic community.
Yeah.
Being gay or bi or just having any feelings, lesbian, whatever, it's just kind of frowned upon.
Yes,
right?
It is. Yeah.
So it's kind of frowned upon. So I was thinking, like, do you know when you kind of first, it's probably more suited to people that had those feelings when they were younger. When you first had those feelings, did you ever think, I wish I was like a girl?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know what
I
mean? Because like, not like I wish I was a girl, like in a way that I want to be a girl, but just because then the feelings you were having were classed as normal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those feelings were classed as, actually they are, I can be with a man because I'm a girl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I do know what you mean, but it's different now because that's almost like, you know, that nowadays people, when they have that feeling, they're kind of trans, if you know what I mean. And they're ready to, they feel like they're in the wrrong body.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Because I was thinking, like,
I never thought I was in the wrong body.
But so it's not even so much that. It was just like, you know, this is why I think if it was someone that was maybe like 12 when I was having, or 13, they're thinking, oh my God, like my mum's going to hate me, my dad's going to hate me, blah, 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 because I'm having these feelings and blah, blah, I can't be gay.
Yeah.
Right? Or I can't be lesbian.
Yeah, I've always thought that, like, especially because I'm an only child.
Yeah.
I can't give them grandchildren. And my mum still goes on about that, and she knows my sexuality.
Yeah.
Like, and I keep telling her that. And I'm like, it's not my fault that I'm an only child. You should have had more children. Do you know what I mean? And then she says, oh, but you should have a grandchild. And then the worst thing is, go and just sleep with someone and give me a child and I'll look after it. I said, that doesn't work like that. Mum, I'm not a girl child.
No, exactly.
If I go and lay down with someone, she's going to be looking after the child. You're not going to see that grandchild.
Right. But and also we're in like the 21st century.
Yeah, where you going and do? Yeah,
you can have children as a gay couple anyway. So it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not that deep.
Yeah, it isn't that deep at all.
I was just thinking because it hit me. I think I was in the shower or something. It hit me. I thought, like, it is so hard for people in like the African ethnic community when they are in the LGBTQ to come out to their parents or to like talk about their actual sexuality. And like, there's so many people that even of their big ages haven't told their parents. You know what I mean? Some people like 50, they've never told their parents that they actually are gay.
It took me until I was, what am I now? Going to be 35. I told her, not Christmas gone, Christmas before. So like I was 32, 33.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is what I mean.
Took me years.
So you always feel like, oh, I can't actually be my true self with my parents because they're going to see it as bad or whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought, like, did people ever have that feeling like, oh God, like, not that they actually want to be a girl, but like, it would be so much easier if I was a girl.
Yeah,
like, it would be so much easier if I was a man.
I reckon that people do have.
Do you know what I mean?
Feeling.
Like that feeling, like it'd be so much easier if I was a man because then my feelings would be classed as normal.
Yes.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was a random question. It wasn't. That's what I said to you. It's not that deep, but it's like a random thing that I just thought about because I was like, there's obviously the trans debate where it's like I'm actually having feelings that I actually am in the wrong body.
Yeah.
But this is not that I'm in the wrong body. It's just that I just want my feelings to be seen as conventionally normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
because my family are never going to accept me as what I actually am.
Yeah, and family members have asked me, and years ago I used to just brush it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not. But like, I know Bedford people listen to this podcast as well, and you lot just mind your business. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what is it, your business? Who I lay down with?
I'm doing, and that's why I live in London. I'm not in Bedford.
Yeah.
To worry. Thank you so much for listening to our pod. But like, my sexuality is not me. It doesn't present. It's not the first thing that you need to know about me.
Yeah.
You know that I'm a lovely, bubbly person. Like, I come and bring the party. Do you know what I mean? So do you as well. And we could speak to Tom, Dick and Harry and anyone. And I think I get that from my mum anyway. She's crazy. But yeah, it is a hard one. And I'm it's shit that it took me so long to open up.
Yeah, but it is just when you feel ready, isn't it? It's not something you can kind of rush because it's like, in our communities, it is a big thing. Like, to me, it is not. Like, if my kids ever said it to me, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, go on.
Do you have, like, a chat with your kids about this? Or you can see that they are heterosexual?
Well, they're still quite young.
Yes.
But, do you know, like, for me, you know how when we're in secondary school and stuff, then they'll be like, oh, you're gay. Like, stuff like that. I get so mad at my kids when they say that. That they know not to say that in my presence.
Yes.
Because I get so mad. So I'm like, it's not an insult.
It isn't an insult.
And that's not an insult. Like, it's just not an insult. I get so mad. I shout. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not an insult. And like, if they were ever to come to me and say, oh, I'm gay, I'd be like, yeah, do what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't give a heck.
As long as you're happy.
As long as you're happy. I don't give a heck. Do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, do you know what I mean? It wouldn't affect me. Like, I would see them no differently to as I see them now.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
It's just like,
it would just be like, yeah, whatever do you do.
They're lucky that they've got a millennial mother.
Yeah, like, because I think most people, like, I do know a few people, like, they're not with me personally, but I know of people that even at our age would be mad if their kids were gay.
Yes.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, get over it.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be mad. Like,
and it's sad because that's when your child will walk away and be like, bye, I'm not going to talk to you ever again. That's it. And you want that.
Yeah.
You want your child to never talk to you again.
I don't care who you lay down with. It's not my business. I don't care. I wouldn't care if it was a girl. I don't want to know who you're laying down with.
Yeah, exactly. Go and do what you want to do as long as you're safe.
Yeah, as long as you're safe and you're not harming anyone else, I don't give a heck. Do what you're doing. As long as you're not harming yourself, you're not harming anyone else. Yeah. Do whatever you're doing. I don't care. Sleep with a man, sleep with a woman, do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and don't bring it in my house.
Yeah, don't bring it in my house. Yeah. I ain't got time for that. I don't want to know your fifi people. Because me, I'd be like, your friend just stole my shoes. Really, I've left my shoes in my car.
I know, innit? Blaming
your
this
friend
person
just stole my shoes. Where's my shoes, Jaden? Your friend just took them.
Oh, God.
Where are they? I left them on the stairs. No, they say. Then I find them in the car and I say, oh.
Yeah, it's shame. You're like, oh, they're in the car. I left them there. Oh, God. Oh.
But yeah, I think that might be it for this episode.
Yeah. Let's close it up.
And see you later. Have a good week.
And I'm so glad you're back. Welcome back, girl. But I hope everyone has a lovely week and stays safe.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.